caused so much wisdom. So this is what I understood, that you all and me too, we can relate to one another's experience. And it's so reassuring to hear other people going through the same thing that we have gone and that we're going, and having the same goals and desires and figuring it out together. At least to me, it's like so rewarding and so relaxing. I'm not in this alone. It's part of the human experience and it's part of the learning process. So that was beautiful. Then I heard that the holidays are a frequent trigger for all of us because there is so much to plan, so much to prepare, to organize, so many people to consider. And it's us trying to do all these things for all our relationships or many of our relationships. It is exhausting. And of course, it causes insomnia. And it can cause many other emotions and physical sensations and manifestations of that highest, higher pace and overdoing it. I heard that there are many good, easy to implement tools that do not involve injections, surgery, procedures, right? That you have learned on your own journeys. I mean, I have taught you some tools, but you have learned many tools that you share with me too, that I then tell other people to try. Mantras, and it's not only the mantras, the Buddhist and the Tibetans and the Hindu mantras, but the mantras that you create your own, depending on what you want to cultivate, because repetition creates perfection, creates permanent memories, and creates permanent changes in the way the brain works, the way we feel, and our behavior is part of neuroplasticity. When you go to exercise, you go to physical therapy, what do? You repeat a movement, you repeat an intention of moving that arm. When you're studying the same thing, you repeat, and then you permanently implement that skill. So mantras are so fun. Body scan. You also mentioned that, and wow, it's so relaxing, so rewarding that it even helps with insomnia. You can even fall asleep doing it. How simple, how easy. And then you also said how noticing your emotions can also be soothing and calming. And you said, I'm really good at noticing my emotions. However, I'm still having a little bit of difficulty noticing my physical body. And then I wonder, if emotions show through the physical body and you're feeling your emotions more and more and more every day, I think you may also be feeling the physical body. You may not be aware yet, but I think you are.
Mhm.
Because if you're feeling the emotion, where is it? Where is that? Where did you notice that? And if you're noticing the emotion, you're noticing the physical body. Okay, so thank you. I have a few questions, and we can open another set of, another round of conversations. How do you know a doctor, a wellness professional, a healthcare professional really gets you? What are the things that you identify in that person that you feel like, and you already have experience, years of experience dealing with different healthcare professionals. So now your wisdom from your body, from your mind, from your emotions, how do you know a doctor is a good doctor or a professional is a good professional? So this is a message for the medical community, for the wellness and healthcare professional community, about what patients with functional neurological disorders and functional illnesses are looking for in a professional that can demonstrate that they can really help them go through the illness and achieve health. So the professional must be a good listener. He must dedicate devoted attention to the encounter, take time to really understand, particularly understand since the beginning of the story. Tell me what happened. What is your story? Not check the boxes, but do that. Really looking at the whole organism, mind, body, environment, spirit, emotions. Doctors and professionals should have a good differential diagnosis. Oh, let me tell you, it could be this and this and this and that. And together, we're going to investigate all those possibilities and we're going to achieve the accurate diagnosis. Do that. Don't scare the pants off patients. Do not frighten them, telling them the first visit, oh, I think it's a mess. Oh, I think it's that. Keep in mind and share with them a differential diagnosis of various possibilities, but try not to scare them and put your own thoughts and impressions on them when you yet don't have the full set of investigations and you haven't evaluated their progress, right? And everything that goes into achieving a final diagnosis. Having a doctor or a physician or a professional who has had the experience in their own skin, something that we call the wounded healer, it's also kind of reassuring because that person then has certain sensitivity of, wow, I have been there, so I know how to get you out of there. We appreciate professionals who do research, who take interest, and are willing to investigate thoroughly. Professionals who respect the patient's wisdom and their own understanding of medical knowledge, of how the body works, of our physiology, our biology. Respect the person's wisdom and have a dialogue instead of a one-way communication. Do not make it about getting paid. Don't make your salary the number one priority because it's not going to get you to the right answer. You have to make it about doing the right thing for the person and achieving the correct answer. That has to be the number one priority. Do not, that's more for patients that at the same time, patients are going to we should try not to judge physicians on the first visit. The FND community is going to try to give physicians a few visits before making a final judgment on the performance of the professional because doctors can have bad days. We understand that. We are very unique individuals. So FND is very unique. One size does not fit all in FND. And use very simple techniques like repeating back to make sure you got the history right, to make sure you understood the person, to make sure you got the information correctly. You have to personalize the treatment because, for example, repetition and physical therapy and exercising may be good for some, but for others, they may need rest and recovery, and they may need to establish new mental habits, but the physical body may need rest. So the treatment is so personalized. You must have a willingness to understand and think outside the box.